Hello, hosts and travelers. Welcome to the podcast Hosting Your Home. Each week, around the world, millions of guests stay in other people's homes using the Airbnb platform. Debbie Herder looks for stories that come from these connections. Listen in as we hear stories that teach us the human side of hosting your home.
Welcome to Hosting Your Home. This is Debbie. Thanks for being here. Usually our podcasts are about hosting experiences, and I love to interview local hosts and hosts from all over the world about their experiences and to help tell their stories. This week, it's a little different. This week, you've just got me, and I want to tell you about our new nonprofit organization called Host2Host. So I hope that you're interested in this. We're going to give it a shot. You may know a little bit about me. I'm going to tell you a little bit more so that you kind of get the full scope of what we're doing here. And my background is basically that my husband and I have some vacation rentals, and I have been managing them since 2009. And as an accidental vacation rental manager, I didn't know what I was doing and was very hungry for information and connection. I found Matt Landau's vacation rental marketing group and joined that and really learned a lot from the inner circle there. And at some point in, I believe it was 2014, Airbnb came to Portland, and I had already been renting on Airbnb basically since 2010, so I was pretty familiar with the platform and the philosophy. And after the wonderful exposure with Matt Landau's inner circle, I really wanted to connect more with our local hosts. And as a result, I created a meetup group. This was in 2014. The meetup group has flourished. At some point, we decided to create a Facebook group. That group has just gone gangbusters. And I have always wanted to have a little conference here in Portland. And at the time I started the podcast and was interviewing some of our local hosts, I started asking them questions like, well, what do you think? You think we could have a conference here? Do you think that people would like it? Do you think that we have the skills and the wisdom here to be able to share who we are and what we do? And before I knew it, we were organizing this fantastic conference that happened in April of last year, 2017. And the response was overwhelmingly positive. We had educational breakout sessions and some fantastic speakers and keynotes and vendor support. And it was just really fabulous. We decided after that conference that it was obvious to us that our community wanted more. And we started talking about how we could deliver that. And, well, if we could deliver that, we reorganized Host2Host conference support into a Host2Host nonprofit membership group. And next month, on February 12, we're going to be rolling out our full offering of Host2Host support services and membership group to our local community and to the world at wide as well. So I want to tell you a little bit about what we have planned for that. We will have that education piece. That's really important to me. That's what I do, and that's what I love to learn about too. So we will continue with having conferences and vendor fairs, classes, meetups. I mean, we've already had 41 meetups. I don't have any intention of stopping that. We will be having workshops. We have online articles. In our membership, we have people who have, come to this kind of business through all kinds of background expertise. And we've got professional photographers and lawyers and event planners, and you just name it. We've got it all. And it's very cool to see these people coming forward to share what they know and help us organize into a group that helps to support our community. So in the articles that we will have in our members only section, there'll be things on the importance of photography, why hire a bookkeeper, service animals, anatomy of a lawsuit, oh my goodness, and insurance. And there's going to be many, many more. As we continue on, we will be building on this and expanding in areas that I'm sure at this point I can't foresee, because there's just so much. You also may have heard that in Portland, we have had some issues with our city government. And you also know, if you're an Airbnb host, if you're any kind of a host, that there are advocacy issues everywhere in the world right now. So part of our energy is focused on advocacy, our own permitting process, politics and policy. In fact, just yesterday, I was invited to a meeting in City Hall with some of the policymakers, and it was a fabulous experience. We want our local government to hear us as a group. We don't need somebody else speaking for us. We want to do our own speaking and be heard and seen for who we are, which is, as you know, members of the community, taxpayers, supporting local businesses in our neighborhoods. So, there's a lot of work that can be done around that. We also will have a business directory so that we can gather support from our local businesses and from global businesses. I anticipate that not only will we have businesses that come to us because they sell to us, but there will also be businesses coming to us because of what we can offer them as far as funneling our guests through with recommendations to their own businesses. So our membership is going to go live next month. We are having a grand reveal, and we will be having that catered, and we have what we're calling fondly the VOTH hour, V as in Victor, OTH, to represent Voice of the Host. And we'll have a few stories, inspirational stories from our hosts. And then we're going to have a panel discussion and explain how our new website works and what all it offers and how to sign up. So we are gearing this specifically towards the Portland community for the face-to-face kinds of activities that we have. But we expect that we will have people from all over the world interested in the online part of what we will be offering. And we're purposely keeping our subscription rates ridiculously cheap. I have to admit, this was, I thought we should be charging more, but honestly, we really want to have members, and the point of this is to cover our expenses. None of us are being paid. It's 100% volunteer, and we still have a few expenses like, hosting the website and various other things. So the host membership is $50 a year. Small businesses with 1 to 5 employees will be $75 a year. And the larger businesses, the more global businesses, over 5 employees, is $195 a year. This is amazing in the costs. I don't know of any other membership group that has such low costs, and we want to make it so available to everyone. We feel that the education of what we do is what makes our industry better and better and better. And I can tell you that Airbnb tells me that our Portland community per capita has the highest number of superhosts in the world. And I think that's because of our community and the way we interact with each other. So I hope that you are interested in Host2Host. I hope that you will check us out. Our website will go live February 12, and we would be happy to accept your membership. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm available and I respond. So you'll find the show notes, as always, at hostingyourhome.com and leave me a message, ask a question, make a comment, offer your skills, any of the above. Love to hear from you. And our next podcast will be back to our normal interview style. Take care. Have a great week. Oops, I forgot a couple of things. One, our website, host2host.org, that's spelled out HOST 2, the number 2, HOST.org, will not be live until February 12. So you will get an under construction note if you go to that page right now. We do, however, have a Facebook group of the same name. So when you're on Facebook, go up to the search bar at the top and type in HOST, the number 2, HOST, and you will find us. I will be posting, as will a couple of the other people in our group, we will be posting little informational things about the group, and you're welcome to leave a note there and we'll get back to you. As always, too, it's important for me to let you know that you can reach me through Hosting Your Home, the Facebook group, or Hosting Your Home, the Facebook page, or at our website at hostingyourhome.com. So really, if you do have any questions about Host2Host, I would love to hear from you. And let's hope that you can keep hosting your home separate from Host2Host, because I'm getting confused all the time and I have to stop and think, okay, which group am I talking about? So anyway, I hope I've done it right and look forward to hearing from you. Take care.